Once upon a time in a bustling village nestled beside a broad river, there lived a young farmer named Ethan. His farm was prosperous, yielding the finest crops in the entire region, thanks to dedicated care and patient labor. Ethan was known not only for his diligence, but also for his honesty and faith. Every Saturday, Ethan traveled to the town market several miles away to sell his produce. His route was long but sure, tracing a winding path alongside the river that led him safely through the dense woods. Over time, however, Ethan grew weary of the predictable routine of his journey and began to dream of taking a shortcut through the forest, across the fragile wooden bridge, to save time and effort. One clear morning, he decided to put his plan into action. He packed his cart with ripe vegetables and set out, choosing this time to venture into the dark forest. The trees thickened around him, their branches whispering caution. But Ethan, in his eagerness, ignored these silent warnings. Soon he reached the bridge, a narrow ancient structure, rarely used and in obvious disrepair. Squaring his shoulders with determination, Ethan guided his cart onto it. Halfway across, he heard a creak, then a crack, and with a heart-stopping jolt, a section of the bridge gave way beneath him. Miraculously unscathed but thoroughly shaken, Ethan managed to pull himself and his goods to safety, returning home with a humble heart and empty hands. His attempt to cut corners taught him a vital lesson. Haste and shortcutting God's path would cost him more than just time. From that day onward, Ethan followed the long path and took comfort in the natural beauty he encountered along the way. He learned to embrace the steady, reliable journey that not only brought him safely to his destination, but also offered many opportunities for reflection and growth. This experience deepened Ethan's faith, reminding him that the path which God lays before us is often longer than we wish, but always wiser than we imagine. The moral of the story is, trust in God's path, for shortcuts that seem to save time often cost us more in the end. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make your paths straight.